This is my city uniform that we wear for work.
A wise man once said, dress for the job you want. And this is quite easy when you have as many uniforms as Stephen CUNHA.
I pick up trash on Saturday, and then I work at Raffaello's. That's the pizza joint that's up the street.
But these jobs didn't require applications.
If he sees something that needs to be done, he just does it. He just walked up there and hung around, and a table was dirty, and he went over and said, he asked him for a rag, and he cleaned it. You know, it's like, all right. And the guys liked him. So pretty soon, they gave him a rag, and he'd clean tables. And after a while, they gave him a Raffaello's shirt.
This is my Raffaello's shirt. Because I was walking around when I saw a whole bunch of trash on the floor, and he saw me picking up trash, and he asked me for the job.
When the garbage men would come at 7 a.m. and Steve was 5 years old, he'd walk out there.
So I found a trash bucket and a picker. This is my trash bucket that I used to pick up trash with, and I started going around picking up trash.
And he watched them. And finally they asked him if he wanted to help. He was the assistant trash man for Rocky Point.
All the activities Stephen does today were thought to be impossible when he was young.
He has a learning disability. What might be really simple for you, like learning to read, or for me, is very challenging for Steve.
Often you wouldn't even know that he was developmentally disabled, but it's really incredible how he's what he's overcome to get where he is. When he was initially born, they thought that he wouldn't be able to walk or talk.
He went from not being able to walk to running the bases.
You know, he worked very hard, and Stephen had to work harder than a lot of other kids. So the Stephen CUNHA Award is an award that's given out every year. It's really given out to the kid who just shows up every single day with a passion and loves the game. He comes back now and he mentors, and he's one of our buddies. We pair him up with special needs kids, and he runs around with them and throws the ball with them, and those kids just light up.
Although some things come easily for Steve, academics were always a challenge.
He had to work very, very hard. I was surprised that Steve was able to get his diploma. That was a really special moment to see Steve finally get that diploma, knowing all the work and all the difficulty that he went through. At the end of it, it made sense because of the effort that he put in, that he could accomplish it.
Stephen has and will continue to have a great effect on his community.
I've often been approached just while I'm at the store or whatever and have someone say, "Are you Stephen's brother?" And I'll say, "Oh yeah," and they'll say, "Oh, I love Stephen. Stephen's the best," and he is.
For Student Television Network, I'm Delaney Mazen.